The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? Shelton J. Think About It Radio, straight from the streets. Yes, Tuesday has rolled around once again. It's that day after Monday. Can you dig it? I got my heavy hitters in the building with me again. Mr. Brandon Whiting, Mr. Vincent Booker. And we're going to wrap a taste with y'all tonight a little bit about this piece, this drama, this negativity, how we need all of them, how all of them come into play, and how we can get rid of a few of them things so we can just keep on maneuvering through this thing called life. My brothers, how are y'all doing tonight, man?
Man, excellent, bro. Excellent.
Excellent.
Like Brandon said, man. Excellent, man. Can't complain. Can't complain.
I like that word. Excellent. No complaining, man. No complaining. Man,
sir.
you know drama, either you got people that love it or you have people that hate it. Right?
Right.
Brandon, which one are you, man?
Yes, sir.
Are you a person that like drama or are you a person that you just can't stand it?
Yeah, I'm not into it, man. I try to have some peace in my life, for peace of mind, man. Because I guess I've seen it so much growing up. So I don't. It's not really productive to me, So when I see something like that, bro, I try to get far away from there as much as possible, if I can, So
Yes, I do.
I'm in on that.
Yes, I do. Right. Mr. Booker, this little thing called drama, negativity, mess, shade, what they call it, tea, all this stuff, they got the name for it. But how you feel about it, my brother? Do you embrace it or do you run? Do you lace your shoes up and run real fast from it?
Man, I try to stay away from it, bro. That's what I learned over the years. Because, drama and negativity, a lot of people get caught into it because a lot of people don't even understand it or see it when it's coming. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
it's being able to be aware, man. Being aware is the biggest thing. Being aware of your surroundings, the people you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would say to anybody. First thing, be aware of your surroundings. And if you see it, and if it looks like drama and it smells like drama, it's probably drama. Just stay away from it. You know what I mean?
Say it look like drama, smell like drama. Got yourself some drama.
And in our neighborhoods, man, most of our communities, we know what is drama. You can see it. Everybody gonna take out running in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
Like for real, and then when you get there, you wonder why so many innocent bystanders come up dead. Because they run to it. Still run away from it. Trying to see what's going on. So, but yeah, man.
We're gonna talk about that though, man, because I question the mindset, right? When we grab drama and we embrace drama and we run, as you just say, run to drama. What mind are we in? What is our thought process, right? To where we are entertained by that or we are enthralled by that. What I guess what is ticking in our brains to make us say drama, mess, let me go dive into that. Negativity, unhappiness, bitter attitude, broke mentality, let me go and dive into that. Even though you see the results are just horrible, negative, bad, I mean, you don't come out better, right, from having that way of thinking. And everybody we know that think that way, that have that kind of lifestyle, that have thought that way, when they did, look at the results of what they're getting. And it's not that individual fault. It's just a universal law of nature, man. It's a universal law. You put out there, what you put out there, right? You're going to receive it back, right? Because you put that energy out there, because we walking around and we're balls of energy, right? We're all energy and we all giving off waves and vibrations. So if you're giving off a negative wave of vibration, you're low. That's a low. So when people are negative, they have a low light. They have a low vibration, right? Rather than being happy and energetic and positive, because when we're born, right? Brandon said it on the show before. He said it on the show before that God said he made us masterpieces, right?
Right.
So who would not be happy being connected to God? Now, we come from a happy place. We talked about it earlier. When people have those near-death experiences and stuff like that, they what do they talk about? This light, this peace. And they don't want to return back to this world where you got negativity, where you got drama. So if we come from that, then this is my personal belief, the Shelton J belief, my personal belief is that we're out of order when we're mad and when we're angry, when we're upset, because we're not, if our source gives us this happiness, he say, come to him like a child. What is a child like? Happy all the time, chilling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They walk around with boo-boo all on them and pee all on them and just smiling.
Right. Hey.
Yes, sir.
I think it's a condition, man, that has been shown to, like ever since we was kind of young, bro. I think it's and it's a way of America too. You know, it's exciting. You know, if you really think about it, for a person who has been entertained so long with it, from the shows to real life, man. You know, you think about when we was younger, people used to watch soap operas.
Yes, sir.
That's called drama. You know, you call it theater and drama, acting, whatever. But remember how people, women say, "Ooh, what's gonna happen next?" and all this stuff here. And stay tuned and all this stuff. So now we got Love and Hip Hop. We got all these other different shows. Man, it used to be with just white people more so because you didn't have a lot of blacks in shows. Now it seems to be more blacks in the shows, with these reality shows. But it's excitement. It's no different from, and I know I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just, just trying to look at it from that perspective why people like that. It's just like the good guy. The good guy, he does everything right, but the girl still wants the thug. Because she say the good guy is not exciting. Right. Being the thug, living dangerously, living on the edge, kind of like the Bonnie and Clyde type of thing.
Yeah.
And
good guy,
even though the good guy is doing right, but he's so predictable, like you said. But the other guy is adventurous, he's spontaneous, and some of that stuff is you can take and it's good, but what about when the dude hit you upside the head? Now, I ain't saying all dudes who thugs to do that, but this other stuff he introduced you to, but that's the risk because you're saying, right. So, you said, I'm tired of being bored. You know what I mean? So, it's not if what I'm saying is not true, then why so many women gravitate toward men like that? Instead of the guys who, just think about it, even when we was in school, the dude did all his homework. He did everything right. The girls was attracted to.
He was a square.
I came up in the hood. I always had me a square girl, so to speak. Why was they attracted to me? I lived in prison hall. We had rats, roaches, everything, and I'm living out here, living wild, bro. But I still a good girl like me. Wow. See that? Yeah. And I'm just saying, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And I think people, even with rap, bro, the rap beef. It's entertainment, you know what I mean? Like, woo, man, listen what that boy said, listen what they, and people say, man, it's all good and dandy until it's still outside the booth. So, we see this stuff now. We've been conditioned, though. I think we've been conditioned.
That's exactly what I was saying.
This.
Exactly. Because you're taught it. Because like we say, if we come from this good place, right? We come from this good, great place, and then all of a sudden, we're angry, you're mad, upset, impatient, bitter, jealous. Where'd that come from? If we were just this smiling, happy, giggling baby, and what part of life came to where, okay, I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm pissed off, and not just every now and then, all the time.
Right.
What changed?
Right. I would say, man, pretty much like what Brandon said, man. It's like I would use is having the highlight of the day. Like what's the highlight of that day for most people? Most families, most individuals, most couples. What's the highlight of the day? I mean, if you're going to work 8, 9, 10 hours, you're coming home, like, what's next? What's on your next agenda? And this is where the entertainment come in at. You know what I mean? It's like not having no highlight. My highlight for my day is, man, honestly, is when I'm giving praises, because that's when I'm rejuvenated. That's something I look forward to because that's what I'm used to doing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So I think a lot of that negativity and that drama, man, like I say, you know, you got 24 hours in a day. And when we told to plan, we are really told to plan. You have to plan your day as much as you can. As much as you can, because we live in the type of society that we live in, man. With all these distractions.
Yep.
You got to plan your day.
Yeah.
Because at any second, you can be swayed. You can be caught into negativity. Whether it's on the TV, whether you step out your door, whether it's at work. Like, so you got to really be prepared, man, and have a focal point in your life. You know, that's what I would say as far as some of that negativity and that drama and staying away from it. It's like, what's the highlight of the day? What's the highlight of that person's day?
Definitely right, man. Also, too, gratitude.
Yep.
Gratitude, man. That will open up so much doors for your day. When you spending the day grateful, now I'm not, again, people don't misunderstand me and think gratitude is pie in the sky and you're just oblivious to anything and you just close your eyes to reality. What it is that you have a grateful disposition and you realize you wake up in the morning, the first 5 minutes, right, of what you watch or what you do, that sets the tone for your day. So if you click on the TV and turn on the television and nothing but death, drama, political, death, drama, political, then guess what? You got a mixed up argumentative frame of mind from the where it go. But if you just turn all that off, you wake up, thank you, God. Thank you, Creator, for another day. I laid down in the image of death. When people laying down in their casket, what they say? They look like they sleeping. When we go to sleep at night, we laying down. We sleeping. We don't know what's going on around us, but we have our guardian angels around us. We have our hedge of protections around us. And so if we get up and see another day, right? Gratitude, grateful. So even if someone does come our way in a negative way or trip out with us, whatever, we are so locked in with, hey, I'm just thankful for another day. We don't even allow that to ruin our day. Have you heard some people say that? They done ruin my day. They done mess my day off.
Right.
They done mess me off. How did you allow they to do that? They didn't create you.
Right.
They didn't make you. They didn't wake you. How can they take you off your lane? So I think gratitude, gratefulness, man, would take a lot of that away too, though, man. Because when you filling your mind up with those things, you're not making weed. It's like this: the mind, right, is the garden. Is the garden. So whatever you plant in this garden, but also too with a garden, if you don't tend to it, weeds will grow.
There you go. Like you said, weeds will grow. Hey, we gotta be retaught. You know what I mean? And I think whether like stuff what we saying and just experience, because you know when you keep having this hell in your life, it's gonna keep leading to bad consequences. And you know, a lot of times people say it can't get no worse than this. Yes, it can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it can always get worse if you keep making these choices. And I said this before to one of my friends. You know, we was in discussion. I said, you're free to make any choice that you want to make, but you are not free from the consequences.
Exactly.
And see, that's why a lot of times we don't look at that you know, oh man, you know, we out here living this life, like we said, we living this life. You ain't about that life, like you know, like you saying drama. You ain't about that life.
No.
Until some real stuff happened. And then we said,
yeah,
you know, right? Hey, what Easy said a long time ago. He said, my baby ain't never hurt nobody, but he still got smoked at Baby's party. Remember that?
Yep.
Right? I got smoked at Baby's party. You know, every party, it's a lot of stuff going on.
That's most of the time how it happens, though. You know, the person that has nothing to do with it is the one that get hurt. The person that has the most to do.
But you in that situation and you're in that condition. That's why, kind of going back to what me and Vincent say, stay away from the drama. And you know, I kind of see it to the streets, but then, like I said, I always kind of use prison as a situation too. Man, there was a lot of drama in there, and man, some of that stuff we couldn't get away from, in a sense. But some of that stuff you could. You can go in your cell. When you see something about to go down, sometimes people warn you, hey, man, we're going to do this. You know, we're going to have a ride or whatever. You can stay out there you want to and try to take it out. I'm going to go in my cell, you know. So, but I think it's a maturity thing. You know, you got to start maturing and seeing different things and how other people act, too, a lot of times. But a lot of times, because